Hello children. Yesterday we did exercise 1.2 up to example number 3. Now today we will do exercise 1.2 example number 4. Given that HCF of 306, 657 equal to 9. That means HCF of these two numbers is 9. We have to find LCM of 306 and 657. So in the previous previous example we saw the formula HCF into LCM is equal to product of numbers. That means we can write this formula as HCF of A comma B into LCM of A comma B equal to A into B. A and B are two numbers. So here the two numbers are 306 and 657. So let 306 equal to A and 657 equal to B. Now how to do this sum? First of all, HCF of A comma B into LCM of A comma B is equal to A into B. This formula we will use. Okay, HCF into LCM is equal to product of numbers. So these two numbers are A and B. In place of A, I will take 306 and in place of B, I will say take 657. So what will the formula become? HCF of, in place of A 306, in place of B 657 into LCM of 306 comma 657 is equal to A into B. So 306 into 657. Now in the question you are given that HCF equal to 9. So in place of HCF I will write 9 and LCM of C306 comma 657 equal to 306 into 657. Take this 9 in the denominator. Okay, now we will cancel. 9 1 ja 9, 9 7 ja 63, remainder will be 2, so it will become 27, 9 3 ja 27, so 73. So what will be the answer? 306 into 73. So 306 into 73 equal to 22,338. So that will give you the LCM. Let us move to next example. Example number 5. Check whether 6 raised to n can end with the digit 0 for any natural number n. You are given a number 6 raised to n. Okay. Now for any natural number n, we need to find out whether the answer will end in 0 or not. Now here 6 raised to n. So what are the factors of 6? So 2 3 ja 6. We will put the power n. Give this power n to both the numbers. So 2 raised to n, 3 raised to n. If any number ends with the digit 0, if any number need to end with digit 0, it should have 2 and 5 as its factors. That means, let us see. If the number is 10, the factors will be 2 into 5. If the number is 100, that means it ends in 0. The factors will be 2 square into 5 square. So that means it should have 2 and 5 as factors. But here you see, in 6 raised to n, you are having factors 2 and 3. So as it is not having 2 and 5 as factors, it cannot end in 0. So what you will write? 6 raised to n has 2 and 3 as prime factors and not 5. Okay. It has 2 factor, 2 as a factor and 3 as a factor. Here we need 2 and 5 and not 3. Okay. So it cannot end in 0. So 6 raised to n can never end with 0 for any natural number n. Okay. Now let us move to example number 6. Explain why 7 into 11 into 13 plus 13 and 7 into 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 plus 5 are composite. That means we need to prove these are composite and we need to write the reason why they are composite. Okay. Now first of all let us see what is a composite number. The number which has more than 2 factors, okay, are called composite number. So what is a composite number? A composite number has more than 2 factors. Now let us see 7 into 11, first number 7 into 11 into 13 plus 13. So here this will act as a single term and this will be the second term. From these two terms, what is common? So 13 will come out common. In bracket what will remain? So 7 into 11. 13 is already taken common. 7 into 11 plus 13 1 ja 13. 11 7 ja 77. 77 plus 1 78, and 78 into 13 you will get 1014. So here 7 into 11 into 13 plus 13, the answer is 1014. 1014. Now 1014 has more than two factors. It comes in the table of 1, it comes in the table of 2, it comes in the table of 1014. So here तो three factors तो we are having, that means we are having more than two factors, so it is a composite number as it is having more than two factors. Now let us see the second sum. Okay, 7 into 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 plus 5. Here in these, all the numbers which are separated by multiply, they are taken as single term, and after plus 5 is written, it is taken as second term. Okay, from these two terms what is common? So 5 is common. Okay, in bracket what will remain? So 7 6, 5 is already taken common, so it will not be written. 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 plus 5 ones are 5, so here 1 will come. Okay, 7 into 6 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1, when we multiply these numbers we will get 1008 plus 1, so we will get 1009. 1009 multiply 5, so 5045. Now look at this number, it is divisible by 5, it is divisible by 1. The first factor is 1, second factor is 5, and third factor is the number itself, that is 5045. So we are having more than two factors, that means it is a composite number. Okay, so here 7 into 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 plus 5 is equal to 4045. It has more than two factors, so it is a composite number.